You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth.
Well, it's Friday. It's dark. This is Zero Dark 30 blasting out of the bunker and into the night. Folks, are we transitioning back to normal as a culture, as a society? Or are we just seeing at the current time a rejection, a repudiation of, well, mental illness? Well, either or, I see our current state good. I think people are waking up. I got three little stories here, three little pigs, except they're three little freaks. One of them is a trans student, transgender, that is. And he, pretending to be a woman, decided he was going to go flip over a TP USA table or someone's table at a college and, and show how macho and communist he is, as well as a mental freak. Now he's been arrested. Got another story of another transgender, another man pretending to be a woman. In fact, you know this one. Well, you should, because it just came up the other day. It was a big one. Video went viral. Guy getting yelled at for being a fruitcake in a gym. And finally, a woman screaming her head off that she's not going to tolerate that shit anymore. A man standing there watching them get undressed in a locker room. Well, that tranny, surprise, was formerly married, beat his wife, and then he started using her name when he decided he was going to become a woman. Another great classic example of mental illness. And then finally, just for this video, we'll use this as the pièce de résistance. Another transgender arrested. This one was a politician, though. Had political aspirations, maybe like Tim McBride, who's a congressman pretending to be a congresswoman by taking a woman's name, but hey, got called out straight to his face yesterday on the street. And they're probably just thinking, oh, you transphobe. No, not afraid of you people, just not going to play your stupid fucking game. Anyways, this trans person arrested for having child porn. Whoops. There's a mistake. Once again, another Democrat political candidate down. So the question is, they're not going away, are they? The trannies, the fruitcakes. They're still out there. They're still committing their crimes. They're still continuing to be violent. But people, I think, have woken up and had enough of the shit, right? They're identifying it. They're not playing the game. They're not giving in. These people are sick, and they're violent, and they're evil. Now, where's the silver lining on this, apart from people waking up? Well, in my opinion, it's the notion, the idea that, well, if we can wake up to wokeism, remember critical race theory? Teaching kids to hate themselves because of their skin color. Critical race theory, diversity, equity, inclusion, environmental, social governments, ESG. You can't, invest in a company unless it's got the right attitude over the environment. Social governance. Bunch of communist crap. No, now in just less than 4 years, that whole notion has evaporated. Literally. Because climate change is now seen as the climate hoax. It's now a fucking hoax. Right? And I tell you, folks, these are some really fucked up people. But if we can get through the transgender, I think we're probably going to see as a nation a way to get through this problem with the Middle East infecting and affecting our nation and our government especially. And I think that's happening. Look what's going on since they killed Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk was at the beginning of the wake up over this evil dichotomy, this split between the Middle Eastern, shall we say, barbaric religious traditions. I think America's waking up. Can we shake them off and make them irrelevant the same way the trannies are? Oh, they're there. They make noise. They're still committing their crimes, but they don't control everything anymore. It would be nice to see that and the proper, appropriate actions taken to get them out of our country as well. In any event, folks, chance favors the prepared mind. I'm about ready to transition into a Friday workload and then the Friday free for all. I'll see you guys then.